You know that feeling when you're totally prepared for an exam, but then the teacher hands out the paper, your mind goes blank, brain freeze. All that studying just gone. So how do you make all that study actually stick? In this video, we'll crack the code on why we forget what we study. There is a scientifically proven method that will help us remember. Let's dive right into it. The thing is, our brains are not giant computer hard drives. They are more like living ecosystems, constantly pruning and optimizing resources. Evolutionarily speaking, forgetting is not a bug, it's a feature. Our brains have a limited energy budget, and forgetting less important information helps conserve this energy for more critical tasks. Just like clearing clutter in a room makes space for new things, forgetting irrelevant details creates space for learning and storing new experiences. So the next time you forget something, don't beat yourself up. It's just your brain working as intended. And honestly, a lot of school stuff is kind of designed not to be remembered and to be forgotten anyways. Okay, so forgetting is totally normal. But then, how do we get the important stuff to stick? Revising like crazy at the last minute? No, science says that doesn't work. Turns out there are a lot of smart ways to beat your brain's forgetting habits, such as elaborative interrogation, interleaving, retrieval practice, and one of the best methods that we are going to discuss now, spaced repetition. Back in 1885, a curious psychologist called Hermann Ebbinghaus realized this was happening. He took his notebook and plotted days on the x-axis and the information retained on the y-axis. He learned something. He could perfectly recall the information immediately after learning it. However, after a day, his recall dropped significantly, and after a week, he could only remember a small fraction. This curve became the Ebbinghaus forgetting curve. This provided data on how fast he forgets things. Ebbinghaus did not just plot how fast he forgets. He figured out how to hack the forgetting curve using a trick. And this made it easier for him to remember the information he learned. He repeated this process, reviewing after specific intervals. Each time, the curve flattened further and further, helping him retain the information for much longer. Everyone's memory works little differently. Want to find out how yours works? Try plotting your own forgetting curve. Test yourself by seeing how much information you retain. Then track your progress by reviewing after a day, week, month, or even later. So, how can we apply this principle for cracking exams? Simple. Practice the subjects at regular intervals instead of cramming the night before. This will help you retain the information that you have learned better. Don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Just hit that share button and help your friends who are still cramming for exams the old school way.